Okay, normally when you're installing a cable, the cable has a tendency to twist as you're screwing it into the floating pulley bracket. So for this example, you're going to see a cable with the bolt at the end. Now if you notice, if the cable is up, if the bolt is up against the cable at the end at the ball shank and you start twisting, you notice that the cable tends to move with the twisting motion. Now what we suggest is if you push the cable downward so that the bolt is slightly suspended midway up the cable, you'll see that now you can spin the bolt and the cable will remain where it should be. So in this example, we're going to show you how to screw in the bolt properly into a floating pulley bracket to make sure that there's no twist after the installation is complete. So what you want to do first is you want to go ahead and lift up and release some of the slack. Well, give yourself some slack, so you're going to lift up the weight stack. So you're going to lift it up a little bit and kind of pin it on the third or fourth hole so that it's suspended. This gives you some allowance the cable so that you can kind of work with it. Now, you're going to grab the floating pulley. You're going to make sure that it's facing the right direction where it should be. Notice there's no twist. And what we're going to do is we're going to start putting it in the bolt into the floating pulley bracket and just start tightening it. Now we're going to tighten it so we get enough threading in there. Now, notice that we want to push it downwards so that as we're tightening it, we can actually allow it to twist without the cable twisting. So let's go ahead and do that. Once in a while, just go ahead and press down again and make sure it resets the cable. Make sure there's no tensioning as you're tightening. We can keep going. That should be good. Now we push down, and we want to make sure that the jam nut does not twist with the cable. So we go ahead and tighten the jam nut. This locks it into place. Again, there's still no tension, so everything looks good. We can remove the weight stack pin. And there you have it. Everything should be good. No twisting, no tensioning. If it was wrong, if there's tension, it'd be facing sideways like this. But since it's facing the right direction where we see it, looks good to me.